The stats are in, and it's pretty telling. So, Marketing Pilgrim last week did a great job, I think, of compiling a lot of stats that seem to come out, and they're all pretty much the same. And the deal is, online is growing, offline is shrinking. So we'll just take a quick look at them all. Like, here's one: smaller newspapers have fared better than the big boys. This is kind of an optimistic one, saying that the inland press showed that the overall average drop in profits for the industry as a whole, newspapers, it was 77.6%, but if you look right here, a circulation of 15K or less, they saw an increase of 4.3%. That is probably because of classifieds, they think, but really they're just trying to look for some sort of good ground there. Then another report is search marketing spending to double and take 59% share of online marketing budget. 60% of marketers plan to take money away from traditional marketing and spend it on interactive ads. That is the news that we see over and over again. Taking money away from traditional and spending on interactive. And then here's another one. CMOs cutting ad budget 67%. Reduce traditional, 47% increase social media, taking money away from, they call it traditional, I think we should call it offline. Traditional is an outdated word in my opinion. And then here is yet one more: online ad spending going up, the rest not so much. The agency, this is Media Post, estimates that internet ad spending will expand 10.1% in 2009, an increase of more than 1.5 percentage points over its last forecast in April. And so there it is. That is how it plays out over and over and over again. And the reason for this, actually it's in this very report: virtues of transparency, accountability, and flexibility. That is what is so awesome about online marketing. But then eventually we're going to get out of this recession and people are going to be flush with cash. It's crazy how much money businesses have, and they're going to want as much traffic and awareness as they possibly can. And so the question will be, will offline marketing come back? And I think it comes down to one thing, actually. I think it comes down to the question of, can online give them as much traffic or as much exposure as offline? And I don't know that it can yet. And so that's why we are still seeing it being a smaller percentage of total budget. But I will also say this, that we have gotten comfortable in the marketing advertising world of spending a ton of cash in these things like TV and print and radio. That's just what we're comfortable doing. And I think what we need to do now is ask, what are you getting for that? What do you get for all that money that you're spending? And what if the online is just a better deal? What if you can get a ton more qualified visitors and traffic and exposure online at a fraction of the cost, and pocket the rest, or just dominate online? I mean, what would happen if 80% of your marketing budget was online? It would be amazing. You would have such an unbelievable presence. And we know that the vast majority of Americans are online, and I think that maybe that is the realization that we're just dealing in a different realm here. We can get you better exposure at a lower price online, and that is shocking. It's shocking. So as a marketer or ad person, you really need to ask your offline people, you need to quantify it some way, which is what they can't do. They can't quantify it, and they don't want to quantify it because they don't want you to know the reality of it all. So there you go. I think that is what is going on, and as we online marketers do a better job of proving that we can do better than offline, we'll get all the money. It's just the way it is. All right, everybody, I'm Sage Lewis, the Web Marketing Video Guy, and happy marketing.